got to remember, Ganon can kill you at 0 no matter what.
That is
the only character that can do that.
Ganon always has limit.
Exactly. And they are never going to be, like, you know, never going to be broken.
You're actually seeing the pit immediately by Twan, game 1. Now, I know this is one thing that's interesting, is that the past, is it the past 2 weeks? Oblivion has actually dropped sets to York.
If I'm not mistaken, the Phoenixes, yes. I'd have to double check the brackets, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, York himself has been on the come up. And I think just Olimar against the Meta Knight, he kind of has that matchup where he's going to continuously throw out the Pikmin, rack some good percent, and his keep away game is so much better than Meta Knight's.
Oh, yeah.
At the same
Meta Knight
time,
doesn't have a keep away game.
I mean, exactly. At the same time, what? I think the window for even getting the ladder is, what, 10 to 20? Like, it has to be really low because Olimar's such a light character.
Yeah. I mean, that's traditionally what we see when Meta Knights fight Olimar is Olimar wins the neutral up until Meta Knight's at 120, and then he lands a dash attack and the Olimar dies.
Soulimar waiting it out, getting the pivot grab, but the up throw, not going to do it.
No rage on that Olimar. That up throw really relies on some rage to kill. You see, look at that, living at 150%.
Mario has time for another pummel. I'm surprised he didn't go for one more. But the back air is going to seal it up.
Soulimar looking fantastic right now. And honestly, this being a best of 5, I have no fault for Oblivion trying a character other than Meta Knight, given his recent luck in this matchup.
Yeah. No, I mean, in best of 5s, I think that's where it's mostly warranted for you to go ahead and try out another character. Just in game 1 in general. Like, if you're in a best of 3 and you feel like you can do a counter pick against your opponent, try it out. If not, you still have 2 games to work with. Here, he has 3 games to work with.
Yeah.
So, try to make it happen. All right, good down smash. Like, Oblivion actually isn't doing too bad now, but okay. He knows exactly what to expect coming up from Soulimar, because Soulimar has a couple of tells right there at the ledge when he's getting up. He'll try to jump up, come up with a couple of nairs, or maybe even that down air.
That was really cheeky. Soulimar tried to get double hit purple down smash, which if that worked would break shields.
Oh no.
That was super cheeky.
That sounds filthy. Back throw? No, another up throw. So Oblivion goes for that quite a bit. Like, he just tosses their opponent straight up and tries to go for an arrow. I'm surprised he just doesn't throw him off stage and try to get some type of ledge guard situation. Again, the up throw.
If I had to guess, I would assume it's because of his experience being a Meta Knight main, wanting to go for air dodge reads as opposed to going for edge guards. Not to say Meta Knight doesn't have a good edge guard game. Ooh!
Yeah, Soulimar ended up having a flub right there. I know he wanted to come up with that up air instead. Go down.
Yeah, that's normally a Soulimar favorite. Ends up catching the opponent's legs when they're not respecting his get-up options and takes stocks for it.
Okay, so Oblivion is getting someone's mileage just throwing these hits out. Immediately when Soulimar wants to land. And the up smash, these smash attacks!
His up smash is really good because it covers so much vertical space, and his down smash not only comes out like frame 6, I think, for hit 1, it's also safer than his down tilt.
Ooh, barely getting away for the up smash. Good stuff right there from Oblivion. Just getting out the way. Dash attack, beating out the Pikmin. Forward smash! So close.
Soulimar is leaning back, bracing himself, and manages to stay in.
Yo, that is when you know you're DIing for your life. You
That's
put in your whole
hard
body
die.
into it. You drifted. That's basically when you're on Rainbow Road.
Yo, I'm gonna actually hold my breath for a moment because Oblivion has actually claimed the lead in this
And the
game.
up tilt, so close to taking the stock. Only a fair.
That was back air, but I think it was like...
Was it back air?
Yeah, it was Sour Spot or something, because that was a purple back air, I thought.
Okay,
Oh.
that was the riskiest option right there coming off from Oblivion.
Yeah.
I respect it, but that is not what you need to do in those situations.
It's interesting, right? Because if it had worked, we'd be like, that was such a risky option. What a great play.
Exactly. Well, he wanted Soulimar immediately to do that forward smash.
Yeah.
Because side Bs have the reflecting properties.
Yeah, it's got that reflecting property and also just a ton of armor all over the move. Would end up beating a button press, but Soulimar having the composure to wait just a second longer and getting the punish he needed.
Okay, this time around he opted, go ahead and switch back to the Meta Knight. Definitely what he needed to go ahead and make happen.
I mean, I can see that happening because he was allowed to go to Town and City. So he's probably figuring, hey, you know what? Town and City is my jam. Let's go Meta Knight. Let's go.
All right, so this is what I'm expecting right here from the matchup. I feel Juan's going to be a lot more patient and constantly keep using the forward smash, because that's basically what DSS usually does in the matchup. Hopping around air. No? Okay, so it looks like the percent range is a little higher.
Here we go, and that is a dead Olimar. And such is the life of Olimar on Town and City against Meta Knight. It's a tough life. It builds character.
I mean, this is how you become a man.
Oh, yeah.
You just got to go through some hardships.
It's a rite of passage. I mean, back in Brawl, fighting Meta Knight was also a rite of passage. So.
Okay, that is when you become grandfathers right away. Like, you skip just a regular man, but yes.
Speaking of manliness, can we talk about that?
Yo, it's looking like Soulimar ground out that seaweed, put it on his face. Like, the immediate answer, he was like, all right, Oblivion, I see you. Let me show you what I can do real quick.
I mean, this is Town and City, which is small blasts of these light purples are going to hurt a lot here.
I mean, I just love how these players are just picking it and not Lilat. Like, who would have thunk?
You know, after that one Foundry where he had 10 games,
I don't think we need any more. I think we got our fill for a while.
We got to catch up on Town and City, you know? I think that's all it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he's dead.
Yo, no! He ends up not B-reversing it.
Wow.
I think he was expecting for Soulimar just to go ahead and DI back onto the right.
Yeah.
But even in that situation, after that last set of the up air, Soulimar was to the left. But the back air is going to seal it up. Soulimar going up 2-0.
Wow. Just the immediate turn of fate. I was not actually prepared for Soulimar to turn that around.
I thought Tuan had it.
Yeah.
We both of us, we were like, all right, here comes the shuttle. Oh. All right, he's alive.
He had just like the solid advantage state, and even though he dropped the shuttle loop, like he was still doing a pretty good job keeping Soulimar off the ground, which is what you really want to do against Olimar. And then Soulimar finds that one back air, only needs.
But G-Pick, to be honest, I think the pit was doing a lot better.
Yeah. Honestly,
I feel, and this is actually something that Sean has let me know about Oblivion. He needs to learn when he needs to switch off Meta Knight. Yes, Meta Knight is the better character, like by far. But you need to realize some matchups you need to go onto your secondaries.
Because we saw especially because what was it? He was down a stock and a ton of percent, and he made the full comeback to the lead with Pit. Like he was clearly getting the rhythm of the matchup down. And while it did look like he was extremely close to winning last game, it was essentially like
red into the back air. Beautiful stuff. No, continue.
Yeah, he essentially had, what, 3 neutral wins against Soulimar, which isn't a very good average to have in a matchup where your opponent's winning like 50 neutral exchanges in the meantime.
No, exactly. Ooh, I actually do like, again, Soulimar just jumping up, doing the up air to switch up the Pikmin order. And again, as we've said before, this is just something he picked up from Shuzan. He was like, all right, I see that. That's beautiful. I want to keep doing that.
Oh, yeah. It's been a very huge inspiration for Soulimar. We've seen him pick up the pace a lot this past season, really make a name for himself as potentially a top 5 active player here in NorCal.
Okay.
Active. I had to say active.
I mean, hey, there can be an argument for Soulimar in general, just because when he is on it, he's on fire. He can keep up with anyone in this region. But again, another up air is going to take the stock.
Right now, this is a really strong lineup by Soulimar. 2 purples, being able to keep Meta Knight at bay in the neutral, and a white to rack on damage when against the latch.
So, one thing to note is that Soulimar here in this game is just laying the ledge. He has not tried to go ahead and get in whatsoever. He's opting to throw these Pikmin, trying to just catch one a little bit here and there, but another up air, no, not going to do it.
And a big part for that ledge play is because if Oblivion gets that dash attack, right, and Soulimar DIs out consistently, if he goes for the up B, he dies. He cannot reach the stage again.
Oh my goodness, I forgot, I had a Brawl flashback. I thought that move was a little better. Down smash did not send him anywhere to go.
Those are dark times, mijo.
Dude, so like, Exax started showing me all these Brawl videos. We were just going down memory lane.
Oh no.
Like, man, I saw 15-year-old Exax, and I'm like, dude, who are you?
Oh my gosh, he sounds so precious at that age.
Yeah, man, there was one interview with him. He looked adorable. I'm like, dude, what happened?
For that hard read of a roll, this is one thing that knows a lot of players do
going
against
too risky with the F2.
Against,
Both hit him, I think, right?
I think that was just a single hit. Ooh, waits for the air dodge, and not only doesn't react fast enough, but then dies the down air, and Exax in the chat saying just how honest that was.
That smash is pretty honest.
Yeah, it was almost as honest as Fox's. But really good stuff by Soulimar, winning 3-0, potentially on the verge of his 3rd Foundry win.
Oh my god. In how many weeks?
It's been...
Like 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken, because there were a couple of breaks in between.
He won his first